Welcome, brave souls, to another spine-chilling episode of Dark Whispers. As twilight descends, we find ourselves in the labyrinthine halls of the corporate world, where ordinary office spaces harbor extraordinary secrets. Each cubicle, every photocopier, even the innocuous conference rooms, may hide a tale of terror, a chilling narrative that transforms the mundane into the malevolent. You may think you're alone, working late into the night, but what if you're not? What if the whispers you hear aren't just the hum of the air conditioner or the distant echo of traffic? Today, we pull back the veil on 3 true office horror stories, each more disturbing than the last. From haunted photocopiers to cursed cubicles to ghostly conference calls, we delve into the eerie underbelly of the corporate world, where the paranormal and professional intertwine. So settle in, keep your wits about you, and brace yourselves for 3 disturbing true office horror stories that will make your blood run cold. It was a typical night at the office until strange occurrences began to unfold around the photocopier. The usual hum of the machine was interrupted by inexplicable noises, a cacophony of ghostly whispers and strange, grinding sounds that echoed ominously in the desolate office space. The photocopier, once a symbol of mundane office life, had turned into an object of dread and unease. Late into the night, an employee, drawn by the allure of overtime pay, found themselves alone with the haunting machine. As they attempted to fix its persistent malfunctions, the photocopier seemed to come alive, its lights flickering in an eerie dance of shadows. Suddenly, a chill ran down their spine, the air turned frosty and the whispers grew louder, culminating in an unsettling symphony of spectral murmurs. The employee, paralyzed by fear, could do nothing but stand there, shivering in the cold, harsh light of the photocopier. Meanwhile, the office security cameras recorded an even more spine-chilling spectacle. A ghostly figure, clad in outdated office attire, was seen hovering near the photocopier. Its movements were mechanical, as if it was bound to a never-ending cycle of office chores. The figure seemed oblivious to the living, focused solely on the photocopier, its spectral hands passing through the machine in a futile attempt to fix the paper jam. The haunting footage spread through the office like wildfire, sending shivers down the spines of even the most skeptical employees. The normally bustling office turned into a ghost town after dark, the photocopier's haunting glow the only sign of life. The brave employee who had made the chilling discovery decided to quit, leaving the office and its spectral inhabitant behind. The photocopier remained, its eerie glow a testament to the haunting tale that had unfolded. The next time you hear strange sounds near the photocopier, remember, it might not be just a malfunction. There could be a spectral office worker, forever bound to the mundane tasks of a life they once knew, haunting your office in the dead of night. In the heart of a bustling corporate office, there stood a cubicle shrouded in darkness. This was no ordinary workspace. It was a place where computer screens flickered unbidden, and the chill of the air conditioning seemed to bite a little harder. Employees assigned to this cubicle found themselves caught in a relentless tide of misfortune, their productivity hindered by inexplicable computer malfunctions and chilling whispers that seemed to echo from the sterile, grey partitions. Among the office chatter and the clatter of keyboards, these eerie whispers seemed to be just figments of an overworked imagination. But those who had the misfortune of occupying the cubicle knew better. They spoke of hearing hushed voices when alone, of feeling unseen eyes upon them, and of an oppressive aura that seemed to hang heavy around the cubicle. One by one, the occupants of the cubicle found themselves ensnared in a web of calamities. A promising young executive, fresh out of business school, was inexplicably fired. Another worker, a diligent and hard-working woman, fell seriously ill. A third, a jovial man known for his punctuality, started showing up late, his eyes shadowed by sleepless nights. Rumors spread, whispers grew, and soon the cubicle was left abandoned. The office workers, once skeptical, began to avoid the cursed cubicle at all costs. It was as if the very fabric of the office space had woven a sinister tale around that solitary workstation, a tale of doom that dared not to be challenged. Despite the constant hum of productivity, a silence hung around the cursed cubicle, a silence that spoke volumes of the unseen horrors that lurked within its confines. With each passing day, the cubicle stood as a chilling testament to the inexplicable, a dark spot in the otherwise bustling landscape of the corporate world. Sometimes it's not the workload that gets to you, It's the unseen forces that lurk in the shadows of your cubicle. In the dead of night, a dedicated team gathered for a critical conference call with international clients. The room was charged with anticipation, the glow of the screen casting long shadows in the conference room. As the call began, the usual hum of conversation filled the room, the voices of colleagues mingling with the distant voices of clients across the globe. But as minutes ticked by, an unsettling undercurrent began to weave its way into the conversation. Whispers, faint and ethereal, crept into the static between words. At first they were dismissed as mere interference, a glitch in the connection. But soon, the whispers grew louder, more distinct, their ghostly murmurs punctuating the business speak with an eerie melody. The team froze, their faces bathed in the cold light of the screen, as the whispers gave way to laughter. Not the hearty laughter of a colleague, but a disembodied spectral laughter that echoed ominously through the room. It bounced off the walls, a chilling reminder of the room's haunted history. Heartbeats quickened as the laughter grew louder, a cacophony of ghostly joy that drowned out the voices of the living. The laughter echoed in the ears of the team, their faces paling as they realized that they were not alone. As quickly as it began, the laughter faded, slipping away into the silent void. The line went dead, leaving the team in a chilling silence. The eerie echoes of the ghostly laughter still hung in the air, a haunting reminder of the spectral presence that had invaded their call. The room was left in a state of disquiet, the echo of the ghostly laughter lingering long after the call had ended. The conference room, once a hub of lively discussions and brainstorming sessions, now bore an unsettling quietude that sent shivers down the spine. Next time you're on a late-night conference call, be wary of the voices that may not belong to the living. Remember, when the line goes dead, you might not be alone in the room, and the laughter you hear might just be the echoes of a ghostly conference call. And there you have it, 3 bone-chilling true office horror stories that will make you think twice about working late. From the haunting photocopier, forever entrapping a spectral entity within its mechanical depths, to the cursed office cubicle, a seemingly ordinary workstation that harbors a dark and malevolent force. And let's not forget the ghostly conference call, where the lines between the living and the dead became disturbingly blurred. These tales serve to remind us that the mundane can often mask the malevolent, and the ordinary office space can become a stage for the extraordinary and eerie. Do you have your own chilling office stories to share? We're eager to hear your personal encounters with the strange, the unexplained, and the downright terrifying. So join us, subscribe if you dare, and become a part of our community of brave souls exploring the darker side of the corporate world. Until next time, stay vigilant, and may your office be free from the paranormal.